Now, hey y'all, what's going on? I just got a public announcement to make, and then I'll be live. I'll actually be officially live, probably dropping the link today. Yeah, I'll probably be live, dropping a link. See who all wants to converse and some things about the live. However, I do have a public announcement, and this one is for the disgruntles, the angry birds, obnoxious, over exaggerating, pitch tone words and all of that crap. I guess I'll have to readdress myself to some of the public out here. There is nothing that you can say, do, enact, reenact, redact, all that crappy stuff y'all be doing that affects me, that hurts my feelings, that will make me angry to be in a rebuttal match. Now, you guys knows how you like to have your chessboard set up and play your game. Well, guess what? So do I. And I'm going to play my game on my channel the way that I see fit. See, I'm not out here trying to reassure that there's friends or supporters or associates at all. None. If you can't genuinely feel it or acknowledge it, and to the people of who I talk, then that's on them. But, you know, it is what it is. But I didn't come into this type of mess, type of time to be caught up in none of this malarkey. Most of the people that does some of the talking on these microphones knows for a fact that you have gotten yourself into a lot of mess out here, right? And I'm sorry, my life is aligned. My life is aligned. Even with me indulging myself into some of the paperwork, or, you know, finding out what exactly went on with the R. Kelly, and also making a choice of my own, just like everybody makes their choices of who you support, why you support, and all of the above. None of that happens within an individual needs to be proven to anybody. If you are what you are and you're saying that you're doing what you're doing and you're believing in yourself of why you were doing it, then that's the only thing that matters, not what nobody else says to do. So with all of that freaking word bopping on community boards or putting my pictures up and saying derogatory things has no effect on me. You got to come a little bit better than that. I did that in the back of the playground and outside playing hopscotch over it. Has no effect. Sounds funny. I read it. I be, of course, doing what I do, laughing at that crap. Because somewhere in these pea brains that you guys you have to be telling yourself with a voice outside of your head, working within side of your head, telling you, whispering, Pap don't give a fuck. None. One thing you can say for sure is one papoose ain't caught up into none of the bull crap that most of you all have gotten yourselves caught up in, and that's all of that goddamn friendship and storytelling bullshit time and telling on each other and reporting this and doing all of that. You know why that's possible though? Because most of y'all just got a little bit too much time on your damn hand. Don't be mad at me because I'm the one, me, whether if I'm saying it out loud or to myself or by observations. Now, I notate. I write it down. The gibber jash, I just scratch that on off the list because I already know what you're saying and what you're doing is a bunch of bullshit. And you're just trying to continue to try to sell that shit. Do you? Pap ain't taking not a crumb or money out of nobody's damn pocket. And ain't nobody's taking mine. So, just do you. But every time I want to come out, right, and want to rebuttal or critique something, y'all come with y'all panties bunched up in y'all ass, looking like the ball of shits that you are. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not carrying on no back and forth. So if you're coming derogatory in a nefarious way, you can miss me with that shit because you ain't getting my attention on that. See, I have a set of rules that I place amongst myself of what I'm going to do. I can care less about what anybody else has chosen to do. If there's a storyline out here and it's telling this and telling that, it sounds interesting to me to come on to rebuttal, then I will do so. It is what it is, and there's nothing that can be done to me for doing something like that. But what sparks my interest in totality about these disgruntled ass people after I post up and say something is, how is it that what I'm saying, based off of what your presentation is and what you said, makes you mad? How is that? Is it because of who's saying it? Because I can't discover another valid reason of why you would be so mad and go on a freaking attack. I have no buttons anymore to be pushed. I have no interest, none, absolutely zero, on rebuttaling back so that I can keep pressing this play button and doing the same type of shit that should have been left. You can't take criticism. You can't handle being laughed at. You can't handle shade. You can't handle a roast. You can't handle none of that shit. From what I've summed it up to be is, this is the fun. Oh God, people, a group of people that is just weak. Your mental is just weak. Weak as hell. The only way you know how to come back to do something is to have a negative thing to say, right? Which we should be over it. But I see, I get that, and I can roll with that. I can actually roll in the mud with that type of shit. But I finally realized I don't want that type of time because it ain't gonna go nowhere. And why not just react or rebuttal to the videos that's being played, like 300,000 fucking YouTube channels out here? But it's always this damn community over here. The reason why, as of yet, that I have not answered to whom your heart desired to call is because I believe in you answer, only to who you are, not because you called. Ain't called you name, ain't picking damn fight with you, but you and your feelings once again. And that's some crazy ass motherfuckers. Y'all all just stay in your feelings. What the fuck for? None of that name calling third grade ass shit affects me. None of it. But the minute if I come back out here and start doing fucking Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, Captain Crunch on your ass, then, you ready, set, and go. And then there's going to be a whole fucking novel of nothing but bullcrap in it. Y'all know it's bullcrap. You know it. But because it has become a habit and conditioned within you, this is what is expected. I'm not in nobody's goddamn way to free an R. Kelly. You can do it, then go do it. But I am entitled to sit back and watch what you're doing while you try to do it. You're mad about that. How is it that you're mad about something that is stuck between the walls of YouTube and people watching you, but not mad at the fact that everything that you're trying to produce and calibrate, right, ain't going where the fuck it's supposed to go? And I'm so sick of hearing that shit about, I ain't know about, and I ain't in no community. Where else is your shit being seen at? Where? Who else is playing your shit outside of the community for awareness to another community? I'll wait. That shit ain't happening. So stop filling yourself with all that damn filibuster ass bullshit that you talk. That shit sounds country and mixology of the city bullshit together. Y'all intimidation is so motherfucking weak. It's pathetic. That's a fact. Can't keep intimidating someone with fucking words. I'm on, oh, she this, oh, she that. Oh, she has like oh, she don't understand it. And I'm not paying nobody. And I'll be watching my shit. Now, that's the funniest shit ever to me as well. What? That analogy. What made you say that? Who the fuck said anything about you now? And you ain't got, and I'm not here. Shut the fuck up already. Yeah, already. Makes no sense to keep saying it. To be honest, it makes no sense to be saying half of the shit that you say or fucking do. But only to you. Does to you. Words are not really a standard of a scare tactic. They're only utilized in a form to hurt feelings, not an attack in a sense to do any physical harm. Some people may be in the weak lane where if you do say, your mama, or you can kiss my ass in the form of words, or you got a peg leg. Yeah, maybe those words might hurt somebody. They don't want to be called all these names, but this romper room over here knows how to do. Like y'all is a cutting skin with a goddamn butter knife. Like what the fuck? I be like, what the fuck? Then heard it, then seen it, been around it, and dealt with it all. Still breathing, though it has no effect. None. But you, on the other hand, like to retort to, well, let's just call it a name. Let's just call it a name. What the fuck is that going to do, and how the fuck is that going to help you trying to hurt my feelings about something? How? I'm aligned. My life is aligned. It ain't out of order. All the way down from the man to the kids and the money. It's aligned. I cannot be ripped apart by your outcome or outburst of feelings using words. That's just not going to happen. But I also think that that's what a lot of you guys who does the want, right? And I get it. It's my mouth. It's my mouth. I get that. You don't hear that weak shit about me. You don't get that. That's what you want, though. Bag up, bow down, move around type of ass time shit. I've said it before, though. I'm not Tough Tony. Ain't on that type of damn time. Humble ass girl. Cool chick. Have fun, chill type of time girl. That's the type of time girl I am. Right? And I get that my alpha male may show. I get that. But see, sometimes you have to have that alpha male, because at some point in your life, you will have a person salute, baby. Hey, hon, how are you? You have somebody come. What the fuck you want to do? Fight in stilettos? What do you want to do? Fight with the fingernails getting torn off and the weave getting pulled out your head? Nah, it ain't Pat. I got to leave her over there. Because over in this sector right here, nah, you got to leave the stilettos and all the beautifying stuff over there for a minute. Because you don't never know who the hell over here you going to have to tie your damn gym shoes tight for. Because they always are on offense. No matter what you say, how you present it, or what you do. They always have some damn feedback about some bullshit. But I recall it being said, and if you don't want it reacted to, or, not depict the part, but it's always going to be some, little marbles thrown up in there for a little laughter, this or that, then maybe you're in the wrong entity of becoming a YouTube entrepreneur for yourselves. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I do know that it's way too many of y'all with all these fucked up ass goddamn attitudes about nothing. About nothing. What? You're mad? What? Because I'm saying what you're doing in your work or whatever and blah, blah, this ain't free in our account. Well, that's a fact. That's a fact. Because if it was 2019, when the indictments start dropping, and then all of the entertaining attorneys were coming aboard or whatever, you'd have positioned yourself right there to do all that. And ain't nowhere the hell I'm listening to no sucker free ass ninja talking about standing on business and ain't put a dime with paying these attorneys, unless possibly it could have come up out of whatever that defense fund and shit and all them other campaigning ass donations and shit was for. I'm just saying, that's my opinion to say. maybe it was for that. But I do know that listening to a lot of the garbage shit that comes out, y'all still in the United States of America, right? Yeah, y'all do know that half majority of that shit that y'all talking about, which is past tense and now in the garbage. What you finna do with it? You go after the wrong damn people. Just making up this one. Let's put Susie on the train, Maria, Timothy, August, Savannah. Let's just put them all on the train. And then you sit out here to say that, oh, it's not my damn fault nobody understands and nobody can, and then they don't read the paperwork. Well, guess what? None of them people were there in the paperwork. What the hell are they doing there? Well, I'm just, and I follow the thing, and I've been out here for the turn of the fucking dinosaurs age. Who the fuck gives a fuck? Who cares? Hello, sir. Who cares? That's got to be one of y'all main points to make out here. How long you been? You ain't gonna be out here as long as the length of time that they done served that damn man over there. You ain't gonna be out here that damn long. No, you're not. Doing what? Talking the same shit. You know what behooves me though? When putting all of this goddamn nursery rhymes ass shit that y'all want to do on your channels and then come after this person and this person or whatever. Entertainment purpose only. Shit, have it your damn way. Who gives a fuck? But it's targeted to the wrong person. Because I don't have feelings like that. I don't give a rat's ass if a rap song came out about me being broke or homeless or this or none of that. I don't have no damn feelings about like shit like that. Gotta do somewhere feelings are getting involved, and that is fuck with my kids, scam my bank's monies, burn my house down. I don't even. Oh Lord, I'm on E. Do some of that type of shit. Then I may get in my feelings, react a different way. But we're talking about YouTube, and it's like most of you guys obviously forgot that you're still on YouTube trying to solve a freaking goddamn mystery. A goddamn mystery that y'all, most of y'all, neither was I there. Then when the shit come out and it hits the fan, it's all about now, let's clean it up. Or this person said, go sit this bullshit. I just like laughing at the shit coming on here, which I am still going to continue to do. Pretty much. The same way that you, her, or him don't like the fact that of somebody saying this and saying that or putting this out and putting this out. Well, that's transparent. It happens. It happens amongst everybody. No, nobody likes it. And understand, everybody now should recognize the fight when one becomes a fight. It's a repetitive pattern. How difficult is that? How difficult is that? Let me just throw her up here. Yeah, she fits right in. To speculate what? To speculate what? Maybe that's why, once again, y'all got y'all panties in a freaking bunch about it. Because y'all can't place pat no goddamn where. None. And that's why it's quite obvious and easy for me to sit back here and laugh my ass off at this shit shows of some shit. Period. And y'all do it so bluntly, like nobody has literally been following every freaking thing. I'm trying to stay away from what I'm going to talk about when I get home, because I plan on revisiting and rebuttaling and reacting to that live. Or I could just do it right here while I'm sitting right now, because I still have an hour of some free time. I should do it right here. enjoying the weather. Got a little bit cool today. But at what point, like, will y'all knock it off? How you gonna be mad about something that's being rebutted to you that you all just won't knock off? How? Y'all want to keep running and doing the same damn shit when you are not assigned to this man's case for his freedom? And then to hear, dozens of people to say that, well, you not doing this, or it's because of you that he's locked up. It's because you. How many times is this boy going to place the blame on everybody? Whoever he comes into or cross paths with, they're the reason why he's locked up. They're the reason why he's locked up. Why? How? How? If they were the reason why, then why didn't the prosecutors use these people on the stand? I understand all of this got done past people that had a purpose years ago. I understand that. That was years ago. Y'all out here trying to prove and dictate all this stuff out of his 2008 case. Sorry. Shit funny as fuck. Helping along the narrative about whom he was all involved with or had connections to him. That shit should have been dead. Should have been dead. In the same sense, you think that you're trying to help him, but you're also hurting him at the same damn time. Because you got the information. Because I followed everybody all the way back from the ancient times. So I'm going to bring this back out. Help you remember this and help you remember that. Do y'all know that all that is lost and can't be remembered, can't be used? Maybe y'all ain't up on that. All that is lost or can't be remembered can't be used. But if you come on YouTube, all that you all have found, and yes, I use the plural, but it's kind of indirectly to one person, right? It's also telling more than what you fucking need to tell. You don't know the relationship or the boundaries that was set or whatever between that man and this person back in 2006 or 7 up to 2008 when the trial started, or you don't know. You want to base your speculations and narratives to make, and strongly with it, to make it sound like that you got something and you can solve the pieces of this man's puzzles of his life. And that's what makes you look so fucked up to me. You got to be there. You had to be on that train ride to know every freaking aspect, even before you should, even before you try to strengthen a story grouped all together of Nemo, Free Willy, all up in there, colorized, because of what you feel went down amongst that man's life. Ain't no more shame, because y'all all should have felt the shame when you first started putting this shit together. You should have felt ashamed when you want to be out here dictating somebody's fucking life that's on trial. That's what you should have started off with. The embarrassment part should have kicked in, knowing that you wasn't there, but got a whole lot to fucking say. Your story ain't balanced. It is. It is like a fucking bowl of fucking salad with every motherfucking thing in it. Mad now. I understand shit. And maybe I didn't read the damn paperwork. What is it going to change? What is it going to change? What? The only thing that it's going to do is continue discrepancies amongst the people out here. Because everybody's optical is not the same. Different visions. But let me just come out here and call it a name. Let me just come out here and talk about this, about that. Like, what the fuck is that going to do? When you're up and you're up, you just up. It ain't too many human beings out here that can bring somebody's down to the down level when they're already up. That's not involved. So you look stupid. Real stupid. I'm just going to be mad and, go with the get along fucking gang out here and just create this. But I like it because I like laughter. But let's not get it misunderstood that I'm laughing at the goofy fucking narrative that you run with. That's quite easy to do. Easy to do. You ain't gonna find nothing on Pat's channel about me depicting in R. Kelly's life. You will find me expressing my opinions pertaining to certain videos that came out during the Lifetime docuseries or the other stuff. I always have opinionated what they were saying. Never positioning myself of who is this person or that person. Be who you want to fucking be. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that shit. I always been who the hell I want to be. Why would I take away what somebody else wants to be? Go do you. Go do you. I need to get to the gas station. And I will get there. I think I got enough. A little bit. It's on the needle. It's on the needle. But mad. Mad, mad, mad. But I'm going to do this live. And I'm going to dictate. And I'm going to say some things. And let me say this. Once again, you can say what you want to say. You will not get any rebuttal back to it. However, if it's damaging as you try to put it, then yeah, I'll come back and rebuttal on a live to that. But all of that goddamn pit bull against a Rottweiler, that shit dead. That shit dead. I don't give a fuck about feelings of certain people. But there are certain people that I do know that watches the channel or, stay where they are that I do care about. And I have mad respect for that, for those people. Those people ain't done nothing to me and I've done nothing to them. And I'm honored to be of a presence throughout phone calls or text messages. Because I respond and I talk to those. And if I didn't, I would also block that and move on with my life. But you people out here on these horns, bringing up old ass shit over and over and over as if you are the people that will have the golden key, the skeleton key to go and walk up in a judicial courtroom with what you have and how you have it and present it is going to prevail in what? See, it was a whole lot of stuff, which I don't understand how people won't calculate that. And it's kind of not me to be saying stuff like this because I don't like to contradict myself, right? But in the courtroom, as you watching or listening to Jennifer Bonjean's arguments, differently or withholding from the things that are being said from all of the wannabes for R. Kelly pertaining to the law or evidence that they have in their possession, right? If those things that you guys have or know or you think that needs to be put out, it's she may have, or they may have, the other attorneys may have came across some of those things. And a lot of those things was probably a good reason in the favoring of an R. Kelly to not present. See, once you open the door to something, it will lead to something else and something else and something else that could have put him continuously in a predicament where cross-examination with the prosecutors would dig deeper and deeper and deeper, and the truth that should not come out could have possibly come out. It's almost like a case of dodging bullets. But out here on YouTube, and the people that is on the horn obviously don't respect that or just don't get it. Sitting on the microphones talking about who you know, when you was there, or who was there, or this person knows, opens a door. It opens a door. And when that door becomes open, and then now there's questions or rebuttals or opinions about it, it doesn't sit parallel to what you're saying so that millions of people can agree with you and fight with you on that level, right? Now your panties is in a fucking bunch. And that's just ludicrous. It's just crazy. But y'all arguments or y'all presentations or y'all discoveries, it wasn't used in the manner that you all would have liked for it to be used. And you're continuing to push whatever your method is, right? It's clownery and fuckery over here to me. Me laughing at what you guys content is about and how you do it and all of that stuff. Most of you guys, I know you know, because that conscience is a deadly weapon. I wish this girl go and sit down and shut the F up. She could possibly be opening up the minds of others, and then that hurts me over here, and we don't want to have that damn distraction going on. But we're not gonna mind her, pay no attention to her. Oh, she just cray cray. She just cray cray. She don't have no common sense. She can't think, and she don't read, and she don't do this. I like that position that most of you guys played. I was like, okay, if you say so. I am wonderful, love. How are you? I am wonderful. Having a good day. So, and just sitting on here killing time, sweetheart. That's it. Actually addressing some things that need to be addressed. But All that madness, that mad cow stuff, all of that past crap that you're trying to bring in the present, and this person over here, and the sisters, or the golden twins, and the what's his name, the one that started off doing the freaking interviews. I remember when I caught his show. I believe it was first done with the Keith. I think after that it was done with who else was on there? Lily. And I think those are the only two that I watched on that show. Now, so much have been said about this guy, Keith, coming from Bookham over there. And the first thing I asked myself, okay, I get it. You're going off of word to ear. You're going off of basically word to ear, because I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine pinpointing any time frame that Keith actually traveled that life with him. So I always, why would you say, and how would you, about this man Keith? How? Because the only time that you would trust what you're hearing and saying about a Keith, or at this point, I guess, well, no, we'll leave her out for now. We'll save that one for tonight, a little later on when I come live after I get me something to eat, is that it's R. Kelly done told you. If R. Kelly has told you what is right or wrong without a Keith, and this is the person you should be watching, or this is the person, then why the attack, or why believing what is being said in your ear about this person? There's been a magnitude of times of him saying that he can't be trusted, or it's him that was stealing whatever amounts of money because he became a power of attorney. Nobody out here actually seen that person put up any piece of paper pertaining to certain withdrawals or receipts of something that an R. Kelly would not be aware of pertaining to Keith spending at all. But here's where I think that he summed that up to put that narrative out there. And this is just my opinion. I don't know if it was when Bush put out Keith, or was it Keith, or was it the other guy? What was the other guy that be on Instagram and with the dark shades on, and he had the jewelry and stuff on? See, all of that is just placed up under assumption. Because had an R. Kelly actually told, a Winbush that, what is that boy name? Start with a D. I think his name started with a D. And he would pop in on Instagram and have on the dark shades and stuff, or like that, right? Well, then, of course, somewhere with Winbush millions of dollars, she could have been like, well, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. And then hire another attorney, on behalf, I guess, to start a case up with that person, whether if it's the power of attorney or R. Kelly's best friend. I don't know. So to sit here and watch all of these people engage and attempt to be involved in knowing every aspect of R. Kelly's life, nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to move into the another level to say, well, R. Kelly, we're going to hire you this attorney so that you can file have whatever charges filed, because he can do it, being locked up. He can do it. Bring those people in. Prove that The key, as Bookham always say, is allegedly stolen money. Nobody's stepping up to do that. It just all sounds good with them speaking on it. Ain't that some crazy shit? But he know things. He know things. He's going to be able to tell you, I told you so, on never ever. Never ever. Funny as hell. All of these people. How you going to go get the golden twins? Since they stuck up there. Oh, your intentions are not to go to get all of them. Because I ain't the police. I ain't involved in, and I ain't in this community. And who said I was doing it? I was just putting the things out for, I guess awareness. Awareness to who? Because then you'll come back and say that you all don't read and you don't need to watch my page. And it ain't my fault you don't understand it. Then what the fuck you putting it out for? It's the craziest shit ever. And then expect for nobody to have a who, what, when, where, and why behind the actions that are being done. What? Really? It's insane. Just allow you to just tell your stories and then everybody go mute? Don't say nothing? And that bothers y'all. That bothers y'all to be questioned. Well, you brought it up. You brought that shit up. It's been about the plot thickening for the last 5 years. It just gonna keep thickening. It's just thickening. When is it gonna boil over? When is your pot going to boil over? Because all it's doing now is just thickening with the same repetitive crap. It's crazy. It's unbelievable to sit here time and time and time again after a couple of weeks or so then died down. Here comes the next chapter. Here comes the next chapter. What's the next chapter after this? I can't even believe the exposure, also the entanglement that went on with this chapter here. That's some crazy shit. I told y'all. That man did the sex trafficking. He's up in there. Well, when was he up in there with him? Talking about Monday. When did he leave from around him? Now we're on to, this is current. This is yesterday. And I think the day before. Somebody answer me to why this guy Monday, who is not currently locked up with an R. Kelly, but he was R. Kelly's cellmate at another time, needs money now. We finna refurbish the time that he was locked up with R. Kelly, doing what he wants to do with R. Kelly's mail, right? And also mix that in with saying that, well, he is saying some good things about him. Now, maybe back then, he was good friends with R. Kelly, and R. Kelly was good friends with him. Maybe unbeknownst to R. Kelly, he wasn't aware that this guy was tampering through his mail. Which makes it obviously now, if this guy was in the mail call room, and I say that as a joke because I definitely remember, as a joke, Bookham coming out, making fun with knowing, a postmaster or somebody in the stating that he can get such and such and such of things done because he knew a postmaster. However, rest assured, that name that he produced out here was definitely not in the postmaster roster at that time. Was no such of a person. That's why I say, well, that was fun. His performance was well, but I had to go double check that. Something that I could do. And there wasn't one. However, it's just funny that I remember him making that statement when it was talking about something about R. Kelly's mail. And he knew some people, a person, at that level that was and could have been involved. That's all I'm saying. So it's nothing to that to add up. However, what if it was that way? R. Kelly knew that man back then. How long did he stay in there bunked with R. Kelly? But you got people out here, which I agree with Bush a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. That he was saying some good things. Well, only a few. But it's still suspicious, right? On how... Hold on a second, y'all. Hello?
Did you get my message?
No. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I had no service, so I probably ain't even send.
Oh, you said, okay, so that's how much you said. Okay, I'm going to Zelle it to you.
Okay, because, yeah, that's how much it's going to be with my discount and stuff.
All right, I'm going to do it now.
All right.
Bye. So, the suspicious part about it, first of all, it's old news. Second of all, is he in there as a cellmate with R. Kelly now? Third of all, if he's not, so the money is only being requested upon or asked upon from the public, right? Because he's back in contact with a Winbush and he needs to have funds for his phone privileges. But he's calling Winbush to give these interviews or calling people within the line of Winbush pushing him to other content creators to have an interview on old shit. What? Where they do that shit at? I'm just asking myself when I was listening to Winbush say this to Bookham just last night or yesterday. So you want people, upon your request, to donate money to Mandy or Mandu because it's costing him money on the phones to do interviews with either you or other people. What? On old shit. Oh, R. Kelly. Now, my question, though, in response to all of that, right? Because I'm like, what are we doing? Does R. Kelly know this? Is he aware that Monday is being pushed back out here? I'm going to get back to that speculating part. receiving money so that he'll be able to keep his phone privileges in rotation, to keep redoing old information about being his cellmate back in the day, but not now. But R. Kelly is not being pushed or to receive these donations to be applied to his phone calls to speak to certain content creators. That math ain't mathing. That math ain't mathing to me at all. Except for I ask myself, who the fuck is for this man? Who is for? Because you sure ain't with him. You cannot possibly be with him with the conception of pushing that type of a request out here. It makes absolutely no sense. But yet then, as the public who is not caught up in this stuff and sits afar, using their common sense, should now be able by your lenses to actually see and come to a determination about what the fuck is all involved out here hurting this man. Well, according to my math, and I look at it, I definitely, any, many, miny, mo. All you ninjas got to go. That's what I'm saying. Are y'all kidding me? Y'all got to be freaking kidding. Poe R. Kelly. Makes no sense. But back to my speculation about this whole mail thing, right? He was still in the mail. And I asked that question a couple of days ago. Well, how is it that you know him? How did you get in touch with him? Because it never was said about when R. Kelly gave her the information to contact this Monday person, right? Or it never was said that R. Kelly sent Monday over to a Willie D or wherever else he's getting ready to line them up at. Because sounds like he's got an agenda of a world tour, phone conversations to talk about some shit long time ago when he was a cellmate to R. Kelly and sing down low. Nobody has to know. That's fucked up. Because that's all I heard on it. Well, yeah, I know. But he put two and two together and said, when Bush asked him a specific question, I have to go back to that. I forgot to jot that one down. And of course, you can hear, like you hear the prosecutors that were in court questioning these people that took the stand against R. Kelly, right? Where depending how you ask the question, and the person is a speedy thinker, they're replying exactly to what the question is, but what the questioner wants to hear. You got that? It's how you feed that person that question. And he knows the assignment. He knew why he was there on these calls. He already got the written assignment. All I need you to do is this, because I'm going to do this over here for you, which came to light. You're going to collect the money and replenish your phone privileges or replenish your account with funds on it so that way you can keep this going. Now, it was also said that, well, hold on, book him, because the stuff that you're saying now is going to run him off. And he's out here putting out good things. About what? It wasn't nothing to free R. Kelly. Singing half on a baby when a woman's fed up? Nope, not gonna happen. Oh, R. Kelly. Not gonna happen. Mm-mm. But could it possibly be, according to just my thinking, when we discussed about that mail being stolen, because he appears to have a brain like an elephant. He's storing it. He knows it, right? Talking about particular names or phone numbers attached to the names of the letters that he was reading. He knew at some point how to get in contact with people, or did he call several people, hundreds of people, and delivered them a message about he can do this and he can do that, and somebody bid it? Like a Sharon Winbush, allegedly, or other people, and started this whole campaign unbeknownst to an R. Kelly. I'm just saying, and that's my opinion. Without attacking. Now that math could possibly be math. But now, we're to collect now off of some old shit that's not gonna matter. I actually, when I caught it, was thinking ahead of the game. I hate when I do that. I do. I hate because I have to put my foot in my damn mouth. Even though putting my foot in my mouth, my own mouth, wouldn't be a bad thing, because I do have pretty feet and they always smell good. So I'm sure they taste good. But I'm just saying, right? But how? Here's what I was thinking. Oh, did the people that support an R. Kelly, right, really support him, is down for him, right? Y'all hear this? I'm sure that they're going to come behind all of this, that R. Kelly, like, was in planning of also suing this person. None of that came about. So then it led me to believe, like, oh, well, wait a minute. Maybe him and R. Kelly became good buds or something like that. And then it was time for them to separate. And R. Kelly moved over here to the South, and this guy stayed at the West, at the North over here. I don't know. But could it have been that? You know, all these damn people. How did he know to call her? How did he what the hell? Because long time ago, when this happened, the situation about the mail, there was no argument about it other than it being printed in the paper. There was nobody out here making that an argument at all. Everybody just all of a sudden remembered. Oh, I remember when he, oh, I remember when, oh, I remember. Everybody remembers something now. What y'all think that R. Kelly didn't know about it? I'm just asking. Did he not know about that this person was doing this X, Y, and Z stuff? Even though his narrative now is to be put out here positively pertaining to R. Kelly. But when he was doing these actions, was it positive then? Did it harm R. Kelly then? Probably not. I don't know. Did he use the mail back then in a nefarious way? I don't know. I'm just asking. But yet then, we saw real time And the emotions of R. Kelly, the arguments of R. Kelly about a similar situation, just a different narrative, but fell out the same way. Somebody is tampering into his private quarters that he was rightfully so entitled to. Turns out it was a BOP officer. And then the BOP officer led everything over, and then Tasha K started talking. And then everything that Tasha K didn't had or whatever, she pushed over there to Angelo. So we got to see that enormous vent by Tasha K sitting in the passenger seat talking about some Angelo, you know what you did. Oh, Angelo, you know what you did. Sound to me like Angelo didn't deliver something back on his behalf that he owed Tasha K. That's kind of what that sounded like. That ended, didn't go anywhere, right? But why now? It's always the question that a lot of people, amongst myself, usually ask, like, why now? What is this? What is the resolution to this? Well, what's the resolution to this now? Go and make Monday, you know, fill up his tank. You know, let's fill up Monday's tank. Let's do that. Oh, hold on a second. Let me Zelle Coda Bear. She needs some money for something she's buying. Tomorrow's her birthday. She'll be a happy 20. Coda's celebrating her birthday tomorrow, y'all. So when I look, she's getting ready. You know, they going somewhere today, all they little group or whatever, and you know, they called and wanted to invite, and I was like, no, y'all go do y'all thing, you know, y'all go celebrate some. And I still have not, which I'm going to do sometime today, um, pick up my gift and stuff. But I think I'm just going to keep it chill and just kind of grab a card and put her a few dollars or so in there because I'm doing birthday to Coda Bear a lot, okay? A lot. So, let me find her right quick and get this over with before I truly do forget. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't think that, you know, it will ever stop. I really don't, because it's just always, it is. It's just, shit. It's just always something. It really is. And it's just crazy. And Poe R. Kelly, you know, can't be out here defending himself and shutting down a lot of stuff that should be shut down, or 520-7795 520-7795 I just wanted to get that in here. It is. It's just crazy. Everybody, that was a red flag for me too, you know. Got that man's story and life in his in their mouths. Which is just it's just weird to me. It's just weird. Cause I was there or I was around him or this or this. I'm like, what? No, he's freaking talking. When? Why? Why? If you wasn't in there to argue it, it's like, why? Why? That's all I'm trying to understand. Why? Oh, geez. Okay, so now I have to do this another way because she is not on Zelle. I thought she was on Zelle, but I guess I'll do it this way. Right? Why? That's all I'm saying. Why? He talked for himself. He done it over on that Natasha show, which was great. He called in several and several and several times. He did. Isn't that crazy? Now it's everybody the representative, representative, representative. I know the story. I was there. I'm like, at some point, y'all want to make sure that everybody don't know you, man. They come out telling a whole bunch of shit that they just shouldn't be telling, but they do, because they want to feel, I guess, that desperately connected. That's just crazy, crazy. Did that. Well, that's that. She could take care of that. But she's ecstatic. She's so happy. I'll be 20 tomorrow. I'm gonna be 20. I agree with you, Shay. It's going to have to be that away for him to come home. Now, I know that this is not probably right to say, but it's just kind of laid on my mind for a minute. And this happens to just be about my thought process of the situation that Sharon Wimbush is being attacked on or addressed about. Let me clean that up, right? You know what? Let me work my way to the gas station too while I'm over here talking. Because I'm about to sit here, and next thing I know, it'll probably cut up because it's getting to that point now. And I don't usually run my gas down this low. Maybe I'll swing by my restaurant that I like to have me 2 pancakes too. Yeah, maybe. So I like pancakes sometimes in the evening. But so she was addressed about this whole situation, right? And I know, like I said, I might be out of place and out of line or whatever, but I'm not doing it as an attack. Just my thought process. I bring some awareness to myself about this. Wait a minute, because I always like, where's the math? Math is math and math and math, right? And Sharon Wimbush doesn't like to address anything about speculation that Drunken Larry kind of touched on, and of course Bookham when he asked her that question about a child. I'm not addressing whether if it was a child or not. What I'm addressing is the aftermath of it. Because if you know that it's not, on there, I'm on my other phone, so. But if you know that it's not one there, or I, don't want to address something like that, and of course, it's the same damn number all day. I don't even be knowing, like, how do they get your numbers on the phone like you don't? Well, I don't even use this phone much. Oh, we got your number. Okay, so there's 3 elements of how a person would behave behind something that you don't want to address, whether if it's true or not, but it caused you to react in a certain way, right? And it's either, no, I'm not 3. Well, 2. The friendship from the person of whom you was very much so well connected to as a friend. meaning working for him or, barbecuing, whatever, however you want to define the friend thing, right? And also money. So as I watched and listened to somewhat of Sharon Winbush reaction and feeling the emotional part of her, whether if it's responding in a sarcasm way or angry way, right? What there's always something that will cause. And then, she likes to speak on, she knows him. That was the man that was feeding her, meaning paying for her services. Whether if she was a nutritionist, all that shit that Bookham talk about the spiritual thing, that woman, if it's her, I don't know. I'm speaking on the woman that is coming out here publicizing her getting into the nutritionist and selling her theory to the healthiness for the people. I saw that video, right? But now I'm sitting there going, well, why would you be so angry and stuff? She's not letting herself get caught up in it, right? If this is what you're saying, she made it perfectly clear. I ain't addressing to no drunken Larry and nobody else. And she told Bookham clear as day, I ain't none of your business. And she started laughing about it. But then I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. What would make a person who has not been around R. Kelly for a very long time, but has done service for him? Now, if you're doing service for him, obviously you're getting paid. But when that service gets cut off, either because the contract is over or, a person found better financial need, a way of providing for the financial needs, okay, it's not that. Well, now we have the other situation, and the baby. Well, if, and I'm just saying, if, I don't know for sure, and I don't care, but if there was, and then they have not been keeping up with each other or talking to each other, maybe because of Sharon Winbush engagements in her life that she went on to do. But just what if, right? And I know if parallels with speculating. I understand that. Right? I'm just telling y'all my thinking process, for not necessarily to put it out as to be speculated on and gossip about or make anybody else think differently. I don't want to do that. But it's on my mind, right? And I'm like, well, what if there was a certain amount of, dollar figures being sent to Sharon Winbush? Then I go back and I'm counting the years. I don't know when Keep It on the Down Low was made. R. Kelly telling people keep a bunch of shit on the down low. Oh, nobody has to know. I'm just saying, y'all, this is my abstract thinking, okay? I do some crazy shit sometimes. I'm like, down low, baby. Sharon Winbush, 30 years. Oh, she only worked for him 7 or 8, she says, right? But now, okay, well, wait a minute. What's going on here? Could it have possibly been out of anger? Fine, after she heard or overheard or saw it on TV or in the papers or whatever, on YouTube, that R. Kelly was being indicted. What? Well, if he's indicted and, of course, now being housed in a jail, does that cut the monies off? That's just my abstract way of thinking. Crazy sometimes, right? But however, well, that couldn't be possible because I'm sure maybe R. Kelly got something drawn up or whatever because he has, power of attorneys. He has this set up. So funds will probably maybe automatically be withdrawn and sent over here. And I say that because I remember when she came out and she did a live, and this live was also in a anger manner towards Drea Kelly. Was it solely based on of her actually knowing for a fact what Andrea was doing up in there and what they wasn't doing and how they was doing it or this or that, or you're angry that, oh, you don't bite the hand that feeds you, kind of similar to what, K. Michelle was saying, blah, 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 you go sit down or whatever. If you wanted snow, this man brought you, 20 trailers of snow filled up to the capacity without it melting. He found some way to keep it from melting, some of that type of time of shit. Because I can like, well, what would actually make a Sharon Winbush this angry? What? And we all know how money can make us get. Shit. Hold on. No. I think my battery, is my battery dying? Yep. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my God. This had like 55% of battery and it sucked it down, y'all. So it might cut off. But that's just some of my, abstract thinking. Crazy. Like, you don't leave some things you don't leave unturned. It's like, wait a minute, what makes us angry out here? Yes, of course, it's money. But Shay, absolutely. Absolutely. That's crazy. And you know what else, though, Shay, if I can add to that, please? It's always coming from the people that runs and grab the paperwork and know its whereabouts. When it's going to happen. When it's always from those people. It's never from people like someone like you or myself or, Serene, us type of people. And we can easily be back there tapping on pay and pulling up the same damn shit. But the outsiders of us, we're never the ones out here to drop that, oh, this is you don't do, and then start keeping up some shit. It's always the people that runs these contents out here, which you all are watching them, come with the with the shit behind it. Come now with all of the past shit that was this, or come with, oh, well, I know, and it was you, and you probably did, and here they come, the same damn line of people. It does. Even when Bo Brentley, even when the news dropped about there's a Bo Brentley is taking over the case. Look what happened to who's speaking on it. Who? And two of them actually did have nothing but straddling bad things to say. When I hear them say, oh, let's see what he gonna do now. Oh, he moved today. Oh, he done effed up again. And just like they know this man's freaking strategy. It's insane. Like, it's crazy. Like, they know this attorney strategy. What? It's just insane to me. They already, because certain dates have been moved to let's judge him. Now, the problem that I had, but I wasn't going to dwell on it or cuss the man out, call him all kind of names. I did add my discrepancy by saying that, oh, well, this is kind of weird that he would hire Bo Brentley when Bo Brentlly has ties to Durham McDavid, and then the Durham McDavid and was did the attorney stuff, and the co-conspirators kind of walked, so I left it at that. Okay, it is what it is. Let's see what the strategy is going to be here. We'll sit back and wait for it. Not finna come out here and then more and he done fucked up and oh, he's just dropping the ball and oh, he pushed the date back. All that type of stuff. We push the date back until December. Eventually it's gonna come. Yes. There's lots of people that wants R. Kelly to come home or either have a new trial. But there's also one thing that obviously as they speak and entangle and straddle and keep adding a bunch of discrepancies and all this shit in here is R. Kelly said, trust the process. Well, guess what? When he brought Bo Brentley on board, there's nothing else to do. Because Bo Brentley can't work for him unless he agreed for Bo Brentley to work with him. Well, that's part of trust this process. And that means whatever it is that the attorney strategy is. You just got to sit back and trust it. If it don't work out and all fails, then guess what? That falls on R. Kelly's lap. This is who he's hiring. But these people will sit out here and get mad and, well, he's listening to so-and-so. And the so-and-so is bringing in all of these people and these ineffective attorneys, blah, blah, blah. But yet then, these are not the same people who got their weight up, who stands on business, producing shit. Why haven't they sent somebody to R. Kelly say, this one is it, all paid for? He's going to handle this. No, nobody's done that. I was even shocked to not hear, after hearing Sharon Winbush saying that, you know, she clocking $1 million. She's up there in the million. A what? A what? But also, I can't go and put my foot in my mouth on that. I can say what, but technically, maybe she did drop a couple $100,000 or something, you know, on R. Kelly's attorneys or on his books or some shit. I don't know. I'm just saying. But that whole goddamn this stuff here about this Monday guy and all of this stuff, yeah, it's all. When Sharon Winbush came out, I wasn't familiar. The only story that I am familiar with, and it's not because I don't read, it just wasn't ringing loud out here. There was not that much attention, let's say 2019 or 2018, about this guy. So what happened? This news just came and vanished? That was it? Nobody was keeping this man in the loop. Hey, Joy, sweetheart. Nobody. But so what led me to, I was like, well, who is this guy? I'm only aware of the BOP and the Tasha K. That's what I'm aware of. That's it, and that's all. Hold on. Mom, back, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a second. So when Sharon Winbush came out, which was fresh, and then you got a Willie D running the program like it was fresh, you know. He didn't say whether if this was, was or not. So the confusion was there. And I'm looking down, I'm looking at a live chat going on. And so, okay, now, well, when this happened? So I was like literally under the impression that, wait a minute, R. Kelly is in the jail in Butner, like with this guy. But then after I kind of tapped back in and I looked and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This guy is from the ancient time. He's not in there now with R. Kelly. So what are we doing? And also, why is this being made the argument now? What is this going to do to free R. Kelly? Well, I found out that it's not going to do anything to free R. Kelly at this point because it's been noted that Winbush only wants you to just recognize and hear some positive speaking about R. Kelly, but I don't understand how you can whitewash away the criminal or the insane shit that he was doing to R. Kelly to now let's recognize the positive. That's very difficult to do, especially to the people that is standing in the mud for R. Kelly. How can a person do that? You asking people to straddle. Oh, let's forget all about this. Well, I'm thinking, well, okay, well, maybe we can, because I don't see a lawsuit or anything from R. Kelly suing this guy for doing what he did to his mail, reading all his mail. And I'm under the assumption that, okay, well, it was cool because maybe R. Kelly was under the impression that Monday, reading his letters because he is, lacking of into reading. So it was throwing me like, what? So even to keep talking about it now sounds fucking insane. Because what is it going to do? There is nothing pertaining to that situation that has free R. Kelly, that R. Kelly's going to be free. None. It's just more gossip talk and time and stuff, I guess, to pass time. Is that what it is? Is it just a pastime? Is this still a circus of a circus of I'm the one that's on top and I'm the one? Is it in this? Are we still in this competitiveness of I'm the one that's on top? I'm the one that's, because we shouldn't be. Because you being on top and you sitting out here in the outside world and R. Kelly's still sitting in there fighting for his life is what? What is that going to do? We got to hear all of y'all complaints against each other. Not in that sense because nobody has to log on. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And shout out to y'all for reporting my channel on a privacy complaint. You should also know by now, I don't give a fuck. Y'all should know that too by now. You should know that. Weak bitches. See how I respond with a little bit of anger? See that? But what you won't find is a papoose filing one on you. I don't give a fuck. But this I'll do when I have a message, an internal intel message to my channel. Let me go and report her. That's what y'all do. I don't give a shit about that. I ain't doing nothing for them to do anything. Damn. That's y'all. This the type of time y'all on. This some weak shit. So don't hate me for not being one of them weak ass bitches that's got to go crying to a fucking YouTube about a message that's being out here and you don't like it. Cause you don't like it. This one right here. This the one you went and filed the complaint on. Let me get it back up, right? Let me get it. This the one right here. Watch it. Just go fast. It's gonna go fast. Watch it. It's the one with the kaleidoscope and Bookham on it and Sharon Winbush, right? That's what they do. Yeah. But you can sit over there and do all the name calling, which I don't give a fuck about, to go and report. I sound like a goddamn little 5-year-old crying to mama. Mama, oh, she did that. Mama, look what she did. Because you don't like what my message is. But keep in mind, excluding Sharon Winbush, because I'm not attacking her. She done nothing to be attacked on. Because I'm speaking my story. So it's either you monkey see, monkey do bitches who don't like my message. But yet then, you monkey see, monkey do bitches, right? And I'm only saying that because of the shit y'all did, which I don't give a crap, right? Would go and plaster a picture of me up there. But just because I didn't report it or do none of that shit, y'all on that type of time will let me go and do her. Y'all some straight goofies. Like I said, you're goofies, crybabies. And at the end of the day, you two goofies still ain't friend R. Kelly. Hey, two goofies. I know how to make a bitch mad, don't I? Oh, shit. That's some crazy shit. Let's just hit it. Let's contact you to on what? On what? As many goddamn pictures and crap and shit that y'all do. Oh, I can do it to you, but you can't do it to me. On what? Because the channel's small? Huh? Because the channel's small? Because I ain't sitting over here like a goddamn Armani and a Tasha K or a Storm Rose, of those pictures, or a 50 Cent? Huh? Pussies? I'm still gonna talk. It is what it is. I'm still going to talk, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm not aligned with you. I'm aligned with myself. Y'all mad. What you mad for? These are my opinions. Minding my business over here. But y'all sure can go and find. Let me report. Let me report. Straight BS, honey. And they know it. They just don't like for their BS to be addressed. See, but this is where they are sadly mistaken. This is where, when I speak like this, they have acknowledged that I am taking your fucking crowns. Because you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this. Don't listen. At least I know you listening, because you sure went and made that damn report. And it just popped up. This ain't just report the other. This just came up at 4:42. Y'all think y'all could just scare somebody off? Get the fuck out of here, Tough Tony and Tiny fucking whatever your name is. This is how y'all think y'all can scare somebody off. Want to take channels and shit. We gonna be the last 2, 3, 4, 5 standing. What am I doing? Talking. What am I doing? Talking. Obviously, somewhere, YouTube is not aligned with itself within its rules, with all of these freaking people, pictures down from celebrities to the crumbs is plastered up on freaking thumbnails. You mean to tell me that all of these people gave permission, who these people are allegedly exposing or talking about or laughing at, all of these people? You mean YouTube got to be bombarded with freaking YouTube privacy complaint? What's fucking privacy about it when your big-headed ass and those colorful ass hairs is always on the fucking lives? What the fuck is so privacy about it? I'm even on fucking live. What part is private? Tell me what part. Tell me. Tell me what part. Huh? The game is to be sold and not told. But in this case, I must tell it. When you all come on screen I do a monkey see, monkey do called screenshot you. Other than that, I wouldn't have them. The same fashionable way that you dum-dums have mine plastered up. But am I calling 911 on your asses? Nope. I ain't stressed enough. I ain't pressed enough. I can't be disintegrated at all. But look at you two. And I'm blaming it because you all are the only two. And because of right now, I don't see or have a reason to believe it would be something of Sharon Winbush caliber. Not right now. Because I'm not attacking her. I'm not doing anything about it. But she is not to be left out the algorithm of it. No. But I can't see her doing it right now until otherwise. But I could see YouTube bimbos or somebody from that goddamn clan doing it. That cult. The one over there, you think you ain't in a cult. Girl, you is so in a cult. Kaleidoscope. You in the underlay for the overplay. Motherfucking cult. I don't think I ever have a goddamn video coming out here screaming about what another ninja finna do and putting that motherfucking clout over a nigga's head. Your dependability of that nigga is crazy. Oh, he finna come out and he about to get a Sharon Winbush to work. And oh, y'all ready to go watch it? Y'all forget if you don't go promote that bullshit somewhere else. I was waiting on Sharon Winbush to come out, not y'all's. I like the motherfucking monkeys. I'm on that type of time. Bring me some goddamn laughter. I don't give a fuck about y'all goddamn disgruntled ass attitudes that you get within yourselves over this shit. But that damn Sharon Winbush can put them monkeys up anytime, any day. I know you caught that, but look how fast your attention reverted back to me, though, Kaleidoscope. Look how fast that happened. Oh, easily distracted ass motherfucker. Sit down. Shut your ass down, too. That's just how I feel about it, because you bitter with a pap because she likes to go and rebuttal or react to fucking goddamn it, the Crayola book. What the fuck? Fuck do you care about that? Huh? Where is your heightenance of fucking grown folks? You ain't got it. Doing grown folks. What cause you acting like a kid for? You ain't got it. Fuck with me. Then you might have some. Yeah. Here she come again. Oh, here she come again. Y'all gonna be all right. I promise you. All you gotta do is just keep doing you. Keep doing you. Deliver the content. It's going to get rebutted on. It's just that. It's YouTube compensation now. I'm getting compensated off of y'all shit. And y'all mad. To be perfectly honest with y'all ain't the only two that's out here trying to eat. Fuck wrong with y'all. We all hungry. Fuck back. Get back. We all like the damn like button. We like it. We all like to say like, share, and goddamn subscribe. Become a member. But y'all don't want it too. Y'all crumb looking ass. Now y'all pissing me off. And I'm not trying to go there. I'm not going to go there. Old ass refurbished shit. On up out of here. Yeah, sounds good to keep talking about it and you think you're doing such a good thing. But there's also bad inside of good. And when you can't determine that factor of what you're doing The only result that matters now is to shut the fuck up. But y'all can't do that. Y'all just can't do that. We don't know. Y'all ain't no real supporters. Shut the fuck up. What supporting them is, huh? Taking a damn near a $500,000 down there to support. What is support? What is supporting him? Huh? What exactly do you mean? Because it's obviously you can't just sit out here and say that you ride for him. Can't just say that. That ain't sitting well with y'all. Or you cannot just sit back and watch the show and don't pull no paperwork. You don't support him. You don't read. You don't support him. Y'all sound ignorant. Stupid asses. Just stupid. Now he wants to call YouTube. Because she talks too much. She be telling it. That's what y'all do. But y'all want to sit comfortably and tell y'all shit. What? Okay, king and queen wannabes. It is what it is, but I believe that it is somebody that sits a little higher than a king and a queen. Emperor. Check out the emperor come through. Mm-hmm. Well, no, maybe the emperor is behind those two. Damn, fucked that up. Oh, R. Kelly. He'll have to do a retry. And he go through this shit and all these blabbermouth ass people out here that wants to know it all and talk about it all. He gonna be doomed again. He gonna have to be sacrificed again. Cause y'all talks too much. Talks entirely too damn much. Because y'all putting together what y'all think is happening or how it didn't happen and how it went down. But the attorneys and his closer, standbys don't know shit. They all been blamed for everything too. They all been blamed too. It was him. It was her. Keith did this. MA1 don't know shit. Don Russell did this. This person did this. This person did this. But when Sharon Winbush goes and brings out this whole goddamn her theory or her knowings, according to her, about a kill, both of you motherfucker panties got in a humongous bunch. And then you wants to come back and start talking about, oh, it ain't that. You come after my sis and my bro. I'm just saying, how the fuck is somebody a sis and a bro that fucking close to you on a YouTube and sat there and watch your ass had to move about all damn type of time? I ain't heard now one of us sis and bro say come live with me or how much you need. But you done made yourself that goddamn close to people like that. I wish the fuck I would. You gonna be sis, we riding through the storm. I'm gonna need you. You got me. Oh, but I forgot this all for YouTube. In my R. Kelly voice, imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. That only brings together that old fake ass loyalty shit. It was lock solid though when that shipment of motherfucking Cookie Monster cookies came through. That's when it solidified itself there. Signed cookie contract. Now I'm on some bullshit. Cause I like cracking me up. And it tightens up that motherfucking wedgie up y'all ass. But who gives a crap about what I'm talking about? Nobody cares what I'm talking about. Child, consider it talking to myself right now. I gotta get a bite to eat, though. I'm goddamn hungry. And I still need to make it to the groceries since I haven't done it. I don't like the grocery store. I do not. But I don't want to do all that Uber pickup and drop off and stuff. So I just got to settle for finding me a bite to eat. Not cooking today. I'll cook my Sunday meal. I'll put that together. Make enough for it to have some leftovers for Monday and Tuesday, possibly. Yeah. So it's gonna be where it's at, y'all. All the ones that sit back there in the trenches in your bush or on the rock, wherever you at, and you out here because you know you want to listen to some information or the new and the old. I know damn well that you people that I speak of have, that common sense. But I have to give a shout out to quite a few of y'all, though, for, staying in the cut. Even though I'll never take away from somebody who wants to start your channel. By now, starting your channel, and you see what all comes with it. Everybody should know now. This is all what comes with it. People like these two butthurt ass motherfuckers, right, would prefer for you to talk about knitting a blanket, do your own thing. They would prefer that. Stay out of their lane. They don't want you bumping heads or speaking on what they speak on. If we only lived in that type of time in that hemisphere of the world. But we don't. We don't. Hey, love. How are you? Thank you. You always do. And I'm appreciative of that. Thank you. But you talking about disgruntled. Like y'all just stay mad. You just stay wanting to pick a fight. Okay, you said what you said. It's over. I said what I said, or they said what they said. It's just log off. That's it. You made your millions. He made her millions. She made her millions. That's it. What do you steady want to fight each other about? What do you steady want to be in your feelings about? You can't end that. If you said that this is what you said, this is how it happened, this is your truth, you standing on your truth, what is the butt hurt and the anger and the stuff is about? For what? When everybody out here that was out here or still is out here have seen all of this stuff go down. How do you untie what you tied? You did that. You don't have me out here telling you, oh, I did this and I traveled this and R. Kelly did this and R. Kelly did that. I don't know. You're not going to have me reading the paperwork and then developing my inserts inside. I'm not putting footnotes to it of what I think. I give my opinion. Well, if she was over here and the law says it's this age, and over there, okay, there's a different law. Was she not of age over there where they decide to insinuate or insert that particular state being? Was it? I don't know. I don't have an ID. I can't prove that. But what I'm not going to say is that he wasn't with those girls, females. He said that. I repeated what he said. He said it on national TV. Those are my girlfriends. Okay, if these are your girlfriends, then the only thing that has to be done is to prove that what the prosecutors were saying is that, and the government says, okay, this was illegal. She was this age. And if that's the fucking case, right? And it was a fake ID, then where was the, what do you call those people? The professionals that can detect what is a fake ID or not. You didn't have nobody in there for that to say, hey, no, this is fake. Why wasn't the evidence of a birth certificate put into evidence, exhibits? I just had questions based on those. I don't know. But then you listen to YouTube bimbos come out here and everybody's got to be name called and fuck and this and this and this and this and this and that. What are you so damn disgruntled about? What? Make it make sense. You two want to be the only two that's left to tell the stories and put together this. Yeah, let me have a number. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. 5. Give me a number.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yeah, give me the number 9. Hand breaded.
You said the number 9?
Yeah.
Any sauce for the tenders?
Mustard.
Could you repeat that?
Honey mustard?
Okay, did you want that as a combo?
Sure.
Are fries okay with the combo?
Fries are fine, thank you.
And for the drink?
Root beer.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it, thank you.
Okay, there'll be $16.87 at the window.
Lord, I just fainted. That darn bird is expensive. Good Lord, y'all. Holy smoke, $16. Oh, God. Listen, 50. Yeah, I just spent $70 in the last 15 minutes. I'm gonna take my ass in the house. Being outside is almost as expensive as being inside, except for being inside and having those expenses, right, are necessity. So I'm okay with that. The mortgage, the light bill, the gas bill, and all the other combo stuff, right? But being outside is not. I could have took my butt home and made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But I'm not. I'm out here chilling and kicking it with you guys and enjoying some of my Saturday because it'll go fast and the house is clean, my dog is fed, I'm good. But then my Saturday will be gone away, and I might click on. Well, I finished the one episode. I don't know what it was, binge, and it was pretty good. I whipped through that. It was 8 episodes, and next thing I know, I'll click on another one, and my whole Saturday will be gone. Then it'll be Sunday. Then I'm like, when Saturday will be gone, then it'll be right back to grinding out here. So I'm just kind of sitting and just chilling with y'all and enjoying my channel right now. And the weather, it's a bite chilly from the last 3 days, even with the storms that we had. I wish I could show y'all the hail damage to my vehicle. A whole lot of people probably in this state or so had to deal with it, quite a few that I know. So right now, I am in the process of waiting for the adjuster to come out because I didn't feel like coming to them and examine and do the adjusting of estimate of what it would cost to repair my truck. So I'm waiting on that. Then I'll be getting it dropped off to whatever location that they are about to deal with this situation. And then I was told that a rental car would be at the place that I choose to drop my truck off at, and jump in that until my truck is ready. So that there, of course, because I have the $1,000 deductible, you guys, I have to, to put that up front and get this done and blah, 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 so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't come to that much. But I have the damage like literally all around my roofing of my SUV. Man, it looked like, yeah, when I say the softballs type hail came down, I was just grateful that it did not bash my windshields. So, and I'm like, oh God, thank you. But however, we did have several people that was parked. Them balls went straight through their windshields. So, it's something that they'll be dealing with as well. So it Tuesday night, y'all. When I say I ain't never seen hell that big, I was like, what the hell? I've seen hell. I've been through hailstorms. I ain't never seen no softball, big ball where I'm at. I've seen them on TV and probably in a different state or something like that. But baby, I mean, you can hear them inside of the workplace, and it was you know, like how you shooting out the using the Nerf ball gun, and the more you pull, that's how hard. I was like, this is unbelievable. And then of course we've been on the tornado watch for 3 days. Was it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? No, was it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? So last night must have come through. It got pretty black and everything, but you know, my daughter called. She's like, "You going in the basement?" I'm like, I'm just gonna keep watching it. And next thing I know, it just kind of cleared up a little bit. But that's why I am at with there you go. Thank you. You know, with this whole thing, I like when they do it. It's disturbing that they do these things and whatever, then go try to report something of a Privacy Act. What? I'm still stuck on that. What the hell was private about? If it was so private, then how the hell did I get it? Oh, I forgot. I screenshotted it. But it was already out. You were out there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know what I mean? So what the heck was private? How do they determine like that? Oh, it's Privacy Act. Oh, I forgot. Thank you. Well, you didn't have permission to use it. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, crybaby of stuff. I don't have anything nefariously negative up on those pictures. I didn't change the face. I didn't reconfigure nothing. So what did I do that was so freaking harmful to that? You tell me what? What did I do? I'm asking anybody. What did I do? Did I put black eyes on it? Did I do anything? I didn't do none of that. None. But yet then, you know, Sharon Winbush sits over there and put a whole goddamn a denture picture up. I didn't do none of that. And I don't have that intentions. I didn't have that demeanor to do any cruelty to those pictures. Dummies. Why? What for? Even though one of them, Kaleidoscope and Bookham, you guys reconfigured mine. You hear me crying about it? I just asked you to take it down because I don't align in your story time. That was it. Bookham did a whole lot of goddamn reconfiguring to pictures out here. And so have you, Kaleidoscope. So have you. Now it's, call in the compadres. We got war. I want all of the dreams and the whatever, y'all. Go and hit the Privacy Act report. And the god darn bejesus is wrong with y'all? Huh? You want to act like kids? You want to roll in the mud? Huh? Y'all want to do that? Because I don't. Well, just because I don't mean I won't. Oh, y'all. Oh, they frying good. I need to pause right now and do one of those commercial things like that lady that be traveling around the world eating a bunch of food. Oh, y'all. Oh, I ain't had A&W in almost about 5 years. Oh, Lord. It's a good fry. But that's y'all. That's the type of time y'all on. Freaking kid. Stop all that damn crying. Stop all that bickering. I know Pap doing this and Pap got that up. That damn thumbnail done been up over 48 hours and now here y'all coming. Well, I guess y'all must be seeing some shit. Or it's out there in the algorithm. Oh, yeah. Y'all need to get y'all some A&W. Y'all got A. Now, I don't live by here. I still got to drive a piece to get my nappy head butt back home. But, baby. See, now that I'm eating with y'all, I'll be able now to just go home, take care of a few other little things, settle down, and I'm going to go live. To finish that live. I feel like laughing. But y'all must know, you know, Kaleidoscope and Bookham and whoever else needs to be added to the list. Do y'all. I'm going to stop y'all. Do y'all. If y'all don't do y'all, then how am I do me? Well, there you have it, Booker. Without you, I ain't got shit. So keep doing you. Don't hate the game. Hate. You ain't getting no threats. I ain't pulling up. You won't catch me out in no cornfield. I won't be there. If I ever come down there, it's to probably take a visit over to Tunica. That's it, and that's all. I ain't been over there in about 15 years. But on YouTube, I get it. This shit real to y'all. You know, this y'all money maker. And I get it. It's not my solely money maker. Unless I come on here to make $10 off $1 for a pap day. That's it. And then I go spend that up and get me a donut from Dunkin' Donuts or some hot tea. Or some lunch. And appreciate every bit of it. But y'all think that y'all is the boss of this. Everything got to center around you. All them goddamn long ass goddamn paragraphs don't make you goddamn Queen Elizabeth. As a matter of fact, let me revisit what you said. See, when you're laughing, you're happy. When you're laughing, you got that good blood flowing through you. Keeping that smile on your face. Not taking this shit. Sit like, what the hell? I can't believe y'all. I'm seeing that to be doing it. Oh, check this out, y'all. Because y'all listen. I am a King Sis fan. I be asking y'all to go over, subscribe to her. You'd be surprised. She drops her, new music here and there. She's on Spotify. She's got her Instagram and all that, right? So she just sent me back a heart. And she do all the time. I appreciate that. And I always leave a little message. And I like that. And she's a very, very gorgeous young lady. She's not, I don't know if she's independent or not. I got to go find some more of her bio to see what's going on and things, if she's under contract or, who she's with, signed to or anything. But I believe she might be independent, right? Because she's only dropping Spotify or, music station like that where you can buy this. But yeah, I'll give her some shout out and go over there to King Sis and and subscribe to her and follow her. Her music is so heartfelt. It's so I love her music. I really do. And at one point I was buying it and then I was playing it on my channel, right? One didn't have no problems. Not with her. I was subscribed to download music from, this company, right? Didn't have no problems. But the minute I unsubscribed, I stopped my subscription for it because it was like $40 a month. I'm like, okay, I got that. I got Zoom. I got Streamlabs. I got to pay for that. I got StreamYards. I got to pay for that. I was like, okay, something got to go. So I took them down and I already had their music that I purchased, right, in my library. I can drop it now. I thought whenever I felt like it. So one time, late last year, I ended up playing hers. Yeah, and they copyrighted my fucking, you know, not just hers, it was a few other ones. Already in my library, I felt, you know, that, okay, I paid for this already. Yeah, copyright me, y'all. So I was pretty anal about that. So now, and respectfully, you know, I get it. You know, it's just these people trying to make the money as well. But I thought I was okay because I purchased to use, you know, to download and use it. But I guess that something changed. So I don't know. Well, I still, every time I get a notification about her posts and stuff like that, I be out. Let me go over here. Let me go say hi to King Sis. You know. And if she ever comes into the States or whatever, I will pay for one of her concerts. I will go and see her. Definitely. Absolutely. I like her. And she's really trying. And she's really pushing it. And she is working hard and stuff like that. But she may be one of those artists that is purposely staying away from the industry that we know, to be having her out here amongst the other people, celebrities that we see often, you know. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But that's where I'm at, you know, with that, talking about these crybabies. And I will be back live tonight. If you're not here, that's fine. I sit by myself. I'm good. And I will drop the link, you know, tonight. However, I got to see you before you come on. And all that good stuff, because we ain't going through that crap no more. But, this here, I said this here, are what we're seeing now here in the current, right now, presence. This was crazy. Here we go again. This was absolutely freaking crazy. You know? It's crazy. It then went from the argument about that Sharon Winbush previously had, and that was about this thing with the cousin for the Levi and the not getting the money, or this, it was about the money. Now, that I don't know what happened. That just died. Now it's, they done went across the street and looked at the goddamn garbage and got something else out. Now it's money for this guy Monday, because she got him out here doing interviews, and you all need to replenish Monday's phone account. The fuck? I got a better one. I mean, since y'all already into the BS, why don't y'all get on Monday's visitor list and push a cell phone up in your cuckoo and take it on up in there too? Whatever y'all can do. But shout out to the people who does help and donate to keep Monday afloat. Even though I don't understand it now. If this was something that was pushed out when, well, you couldn't even push it out back then, because he wasn't out here doing the interviews like that. In my opinion, he was out here back then, allegedly, after he went through all that mail and looked at all those names and the people that may have had their number attached to the paperwork, saved them, wrote them all down. He started contacting people. And then he came across frequent mailers, familiarized himself with those names, and then he got in contact finally with these people and started saying, well, yeah, I'm in, you know, R. Kelly cellmate and blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, some of these people may not have had it being R. Kelly calling and telling them to say, well, hey, do you know this guy named Monday is going to contact you guys and blah, 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 and he's going to be doing, you don't get those type of stories. Nope. That's it, crazy. And I know I better not find out, not at all. Not from the Underground Railroad or the goddamn the woman scientist that flew up there on the moon. That R. Kelly had, was putting this, doing. God, I don't want to imagine R. Kelly doing no shit like that. I really don't. That would really hurt, man. That would really hurt. And I'm sure that it would probably hurt a lot of his supporters if something like that comes out and like, and you did, and you put him, oh, hell no. Everybody been bamboozled. I'm just saying. I really pray to God. Nope. I just hope not. But book them. I ain't doing nothing to you. Nothing. I have no threats for you. I ain't stealing from you. I ain't marking up your pictures. Those already come authentically marked. Well, truth be told, we all some funny, fine-looking ass people out here. Everybody. God made everybody unique based off your goddamn DNA. Right? But, kaleidoscope, I ain't doing shit to you. I ain't bothering you. I'm not cussing you. I'm not calling you names. Kaleidoscope is only putting you where it's a name that just recognizes you for your artful work. That's it. That's all. Same colors, different style. It's not calling you out your name. But you can't seem to refrain from doing so. Because you like a little kindergarten shit mixed in your Kool-Aid. And that's fine. I'm used to that type of shit. That type of thing. I don't care about that. But let me see. I ain't say nothing. Now, but reacting to it. I'm not on my live saying, oh, you a goddamn liar, or you a none of that. Because I don't care about whether if you lying or telling the truth. I talk about the stories within. That's it. And laugh at them. But no, and no. That's not what you do. Because you always be wanting to consider it and hit it with the gag. I like the gag part, though. It cracks me up. They really crack me up. Like I told you, I don't have to watch dummies. Why is it that everybody has to be a dummy when they have the who, what, when, wheres, and whys? Why? Why? Oh, I want to know. I want to know that. Who, where, when, where, who, what, when, where, and why. It doesn't make a person a dummy. They're just looking for clarification. Because something is just not right. And there is not going to be an entire column of people that understands what you're saying. Like, you probably don't understand Spanish. They don't expect you to if you don't know it. Well, when you listen to this shit here, to watch the dummies, to see them fail miserably at both, trying to discredit me. I didn't see that going on. What I saw going on was you being possibly questioned about, well, why this? Well, how is that? Well, when was this? But you taking it to you being discredited. Now, I'm going to tell you something about a soldier, right? a person of its word. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. All the rest of the bullshit coming your way, literally you should be saying you can miss me with that shit. Because you said it, right? So then all you have to do is just stand on it. That's it, that's all. But you want to come back and show disgruntledness because your emotional state of you is upset because they tried, in your words, to discredit you. Who the fuck? Why would you care? I wouldn't give a rat's ass if you try to discredit me. What are you going to do? Either I'm speaking conspiracies or taking that shit that didn't help R. Kelly, or, as I said, demonstrating. I'm glad that that's in all caps. But because a person has the who, what, when, where's, and whys pertaining to your demonstrating, and they ask it or they run content asking it in a sort of a kind of speaking way, that makes you mad. You might need YouTube anger management program. You might need to sign yourself up. A little shit like that should make you mad. To you, why all of them put together are slow as F to me. Now, you do know that that's a transparent ass goddamn statement. Everybody out here think everybody is slow. Everybody's slow. You ain't moved past third grade. Slow at what? Does it mean also that they have lack of common sense? You do know that the people that has 80% of common sense out here seems to do well on earth than the ones that feels that they are so fucking educated, because at the end of the day you'll end up being a smart dummy. But the common sense people, they won't. Ain't that a bitch? Oh yeah. They slow as F to me. And I can understand you indicating that it was, to you, in your optical, that this is how a person is. Right? And here's the reason why. It's because you're being questioned. It's because someone's vision is not the same as yours. It's because, wait a minute, now that person might have been there in that timeline that you're pushing. Or, hold on, that specific screenshot of a text message right there, that might be that person that knows that entirety storyline, and you are taking it out of context. It could be that. It could be that. But it makes you mad. Now, I don't know if they about to do what they finna do. Are they beating up? Oh, they gay. That. I wonder, like, what's going on here? Because I'm about to go. Is y'all about to do a drug deal or what? They just gay. Now, here's what I'm thinking. They ducking and dodging. Or maybe they just called each other up to meet over here. Because maybe they could be getting off work. But if y'all gay and y'all together and y'all about to go doing the butt shit, why y'all just didn't drive one car and y'all just come together? But so, hey, whatever. They just gay. Happily fucking gay, too. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. It is what it is, right? Either. And we gotta try and make irrelevant people content. You do know, as you try to insinuate that people are irrelevant to you, that it's possible that you're probably irrelevant to them. You got all this superficial, non-needed contextual shit up in here. You look foolish. Wait. Hold on. I kind of feel like this about me. Don't y'all hate that? Don't you hate when you reading a story and shit, and all of a sudden, wait a minute, you're talking about me. Oh, yeah, now I know this is going to be funny. Either I'm speaking conspiracies, talking their shit that didn't help R. Kelly, or as I said, demonstrating to you why all of them put together. You just gonna merge us all together. Who is all, and what slow bus is this you talking about? Are slow as F to me and ain't gonna try and make irrelevant people content, because they are the shits and giggles. Baby, shits and giggles is popping because of people like you. They are. Well, what do you mean by that? I just threw you a goddamn W out there. What do you mean by that? Huh? Because we're not in similarity of keeping up the same type of bull crap on YouTube, of trying to not convince, but more so bring some nonsense ass awareness, out of place, out of time, outdated. Some of it. This ain't no attack either. P.S. You look foolish when you come and try to distort what I have stood on for years. I'm going to go off of if this is directed towards me, because I don't know. I want to clear that up for you. I'm not trying to distort anything that you do. Matter of fact, I hold up the fist sign. More power to you. But I still have my rights to say that all that bullshit you doing ain't about the free argument. That's my right. That's my opinion. So are you trying to distort what the fuck I'm saying? Why? I'm not going to take away or trying to take away anything that you're saying. I hope you do win the prize. I hope you can get them released. Why would I do that? I'm going to distort you. Girl, I told you I had to ride with Sharon Winbush on this fruitful salad bowl of words that you use. What I have stood on for years, why they was out here fundraising, getting on party buses. Look how you making that an issue. Why? You must have forgot that R. Kelly thanked the people. You must have forgot. Oh, you ain't get that message. He thanked the people in Chicago. Yeah. Y'all need to put those hundreds up in the chat on that. Yes, he did. He didn't ignore that shit. No, that's one thing I'll give out to Greenberg. He reported all that back to R. Kelly about what Chicago was doing. Oh, but because there was a party bus in the timeline, let me just shit that out my ass to make it look terrible. Because that's what y'all do over there. That's what you focused on? The party bus? You focused on the party bus, but you didn't focus on anything about free R. Kelly. You ain't focusing on how many people came out in honor and gave up their time of the day to support R. Kelly. You focusing on a goddamn party bus. See how easily we could be distracted on some bullshit? That's crazy. Playing Love Connection, sucking dick. and think they could ever tell Prima a damn thing because they are dumb. Now, I know I check the mirror and I am a female. I wake up every day to make sure okay, I got female parts. Wait a minute, I got kids. I'm sexually active. Some, what's behind closed doors be happening, right? But somewhere, prima donna, I ain't gonna believe that you ain't never sucked a dick. I'm just saying, I ain't finna believe it. You could tell me that shit today, yesterday, back in New Year's of 2022. I will not believe that you ain't sucked a dick from a time or two. But you got shade in here about sucking dick. Oh, shit. And playing relationship. What you say, playing what? Playing love collection. I ain't got shit to do with that. I know where mine's at. I know what I'm doing. But that bother you. All of the shit to not focus on anymore, or to bring up, keep resurfacing like it's finna murder somebody. This is murder she wrote fucking note. Oh shit. They are dumb. I ain't Art Kelly. So go right ahead and think you gonna play with my likeness. Isn't that funny? I love street talk. Shit cracks me up. Uh-oh, y'all, the gay's coming back. Now, he getting back in his car by himself. He over here by his... okay. I think that they sneaking off, y'all. I think they creeping. Somebody ain't out the closet. I don't know who it is. It kind of looked like the young boy over here. They got in this white car, right? And, oh, y'all can't see from that phone. My bad. Right? And maybe his parents or something might not know. It look like they creeping around. But guess what? Ain't my business. I don't give a shit. Now, you say I ain't not Kelly, so go right ahead and think you gonna play with my likeness. Now, that statement there really now kind of makes me feel like you the one that did that privacy shit. That's just my opinion. I kind of feel like now you done did it, because it's almost like you tell like play with your likeness. What is your likeness? What is your likeness? All this goddamn street lingo. You don't play with my likeness. Fuck you mean? Bitch, pull up then. Who the fuck you think? Fuck with and find out. My likeness, my character, image, because your goofy ass is learning how to operate technology. I don't even know where you get that fucker, motherfucker. I still don't know what I'm doing. I just be pressing fucking buttons. Fuck you talking about. Fuck you mean. See, street lingo. What you talking about? So yes, you are indirectly trying to post to me. Because you're talking to yourself. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. No, you didn't tag my name. But it's obvious. Can you at least make it not obviously? Or just tag my fucking name? I gotta go and see this damn scary ass shit. Yeah, this is some scary shit. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna let you know. I'm talking right to you. If I got some detrimental words to say to you, and I want you to hear it. You ain't even want me to see this. Well, I see it today. And you know what else though, Kaleidoscope? I ain't even on that level of not liking you. Isn't that crazy? Because I don't know you. I don't judge. I don't do none of that shit. I don't even know you. So why would I have it filled up in my, I guess y'all still living this goddamn fake ass lane over here, YouTube hard shit, and not liking you? I ain't on that type of time, girl. You go on for that shit. Well, let's see how that works for you. Why? What you gonna do? What you done did? Sent in a privacy act? that ain't fucking private? Huh? You been on your screen. I ain't changing nothing about you. You telling on yourself. So you know what this is right here? The type of fucking behavior that R. Kelly don't need to stand behind, in front, or for him. This is some weirdo, crazy shit. This is. This ain't nothing that you will find my grown ass trying to do to somebody. This type of shit. Girl, get it together. Get it together. Now, the same way her dumb ass is trying to come out acting like I just ran with some shit Dana said, now you want to speculate, insinuate, right? Make up your own narrative about it, right? Are you sure about that? That's what I thought and that's what I was saying. Are you sure? Let's not skip around. That's exactly what their stupid ass does. Let me pause that. You're saying that someone is stupid as you deliver your crayon doodling over there, right? And you got that boy plastered right up there when your narrative is about who all was involved or the takedown for R. Kelly. Huh? Huh? What you said? What you said? I could play it. I could clip it. And sure enough, Lindsay and Phases and Niecy Mo and Bookham picture right there, right in the smack middle of it. When that's your narrative. I'm just saying. So why do you have to be dumb if you're expressing your opinion based off of your narrative and there's a clumber of fucking people plastered and flashing by? He flashes by. No. A smart motherfucker would be like, oh, she talking about Dana too. What the fuck would we file him as exempt for? He up there in the narrative. Stop smoking that shit. Let's not skip around. That's exactly what their stupid asses does, because they distort. No, R. Kelly said that your bro was distorted. Don't try to move that damn narrative off on the people. Address that. Make that part of page 62 in your nothing ass Crayola book. Now, I didn't mean for that to come out that way, but sometimes spirits touch me in a different way. And I know that there's two different types of spirits out here. So I ain't perfect at all. Why I captured certain shit, yet still ain't gonna watch their stupid ass shit. Now, see, this is where I have to come in, Kaleidoscope, to actually really respond seriously, right? You can't tell me that a person would sit and write a long ass paragraph of shit to come and say that they didn't watch it, but you know what you're responding to. You have to have watched it, or somebody narrated it in your ear and you wrote it down, because how do you know what you're responding to? It just make, I told y'all, smart dummies, smart dummy like a motherfucker, smart dummy. You are going up to the head of the class with that one. We gonna make sure that you be the first one to get your goddamn YouTube diploma when you walk across the stage with this bullshit. Why I captured certain shit, yet still ain't gonna watch their stupid ass blah shit. Shows as they resurrect people from the dead. Girl, you know you need to quit it. Sharon Wimbush, I'm going to have to give you that one. This is a solid bowl of bullshit. Listen, she be putting them words up in there, does she? Next, they gonna say I started spreading the lie that people they had on their platform died despite being on their panel. Oh, girl, you almost rocking the shits and giggles your damn self over there. If I don't watch out, you're gonna steal my show. All this shit right here is damn near platinum shits and giggles. The fuck? The hell you got going on over here? When obvious, funny part is they put all this shit out here. And I show you why they are slow. Seem like the people are being transparent though. Kaleidoscope. Seem like from, stuff that I've been seeing, right? You get upset as well based off of the things that you put out, right? And the people address that. Especially in some of those what is it, Twitter or Instagram or whatever stuff that you be responding back to those people on. Or at least I know it ain't just one or two people. There's a whole lot of people that it just has questions, and I get it. You got yourself in the lane that you're not tolerating any questions. You don't have to explain yourself. Okay. Florida, what's that lady name? Was it Florida? What's that lady name on 227 sat in the window? Oh, the grandma. The grandma name? Right. Okay. When the obvious funny part is they put all of the blue out here, and I show you why. Now, well, not when you go live, or no, when you do whatever you do, and Book can go live, then this person go live, and then this person go live, or Drunk Larry live, and then Pop comes out, and she wants to point out some things to her community, her little people that comes over here. I want to share things with them, right? Do you think that the same thing happens? Because you said when the obvious funny part is, I'm still, I got to keep rereading it. When obvious the funny part is, okay, let's do that. Let's take that D out of there. I don't like that. They put all of this shit out here, and I show you why they are slow. But everybody was putting out a lot of the business of what they assumed or followed throughout the journey of R. Kelly. They did. That Just Jazz was getting down over there. She was kicking ass over there. She really was. Not only her, Texas Black Diamond was killing it. So now I'm starting to think like, wait a minute. How long were you and him bro and sis, right? And was this all in the making of his attacks after the, oh, thank you. That's her name, Miss Pearly. I like Miss Pearly. No, thank you. Why is you always coming through for me, love? Thank you. Thank you. I just gotta say I love you. Thank you. Because I sure don't be knowing all them names, but you be right there with me, honey boo. Thank you. But listen. So when, let me reread your shit so I can get back on point. They put all this shit out here so I show you why they are slow. So, the point that I was about to make was, now I'm believing that this was all in the making. Was, and this is a question, just to myself, was Booker moving the way that he was moving on attack after people were dropping their content following the journey of R. Kelly and putting together they, who, what, when, where's, and why's to publicize to the people of their thoughts. And then Bookham comes back. Now he's in a fight with everybody. He's calling out this person. He's doing this. He done called out everybody alleged private business. And she's sleeping, and he sat on here and said she's sleeping with her uncle or nephew. Somebody said something like that. He kicked that whole argument off with that girl, with that lady. I'm sorry. I got to put some respect on that. He did. I watched it, every single bit of it. So was it all of that plan to try to move everybody out the way? So then another set of curtains open up. And then now here you come saying that they put all this stuff out here and I show you why they are slow. But you didn't. That's the thing. You wasn't the only one. That's the thing. Everybody was using their choice of preference of whom they wanted to go and listen to all of the information. But you right here is so upset about it. Why? Besides, you ain't seen me say Flower Pot was dead. No, I didn't actually really see it, but I thought y'all was two peas in a pot. If he said, then you mean it. You mean what he said. He said, he mean what you said. Y'all said, put all that shit together. Y'all said it. Huh? Oh, but there you go, Booker. See how she put all that shit on you like that? That wasn't me saying all of that. I'm just saying, that's a lack right there. Red flag of being your ride and die. Uh-huh. 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 You ain't seen me. That's what she said. Don't get mad at me. In other words, that's all on you. You were saying that. She ain't taking the heat for that shit. Oh, shit. Bitches ain't shit. Well, deals and tricks. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Ooh, Booker, I think she folded on you on that one, Booker. God damn. Cause had that been my motherfucking sister, bro, and my bro said that shit, I'm gonna stand on that shit with him. I'm gonna ride or die. Shit, Colette's go, nah, bro, you on your own with that shit. I ain't said you ain't shit. Y-E-E-N. Street lingo. Hey, Booker, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when it's too hot in the kitchen, listen, a motherfucker get out quick up out that damn kitchen, man. Go sit on the patio. Let Granny cook all them damn greens and yams and shit by damn self. Too hot in that damn kitchen. You was up in there helping to cut the goddamn sweet potatoes, but because it done got too hot and some of the sweet potatoes all jacked up, you done bailed out before it got recognized, so then they could just blame Granny. That's exactly what Kaleidoscope just did to your ass. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. I done lost the damn thing. Hold on. I'm fine. Here we go. Well, I love having me some fun days. And I'm doing all of this without threatening, looking you up, reconfiguring the picture, and all. I ain't got to do none of that shit. I don't want to do none of that. Ugh, too time consuming. P.S. Oh, we did that one. Now, the same way that her dumb... Okay, so we did that dumbass. Let's not skip around. That's exactly what their stupid asses does when the super fans... Now, Kaleidoscope, hold on here now. Because right now, that would be you and, Bookham still doing... Y'all on that super fan fucking fan bus. So stop playing. Stop playing. That's y'all. You know you on the super fan. Ain't nowhere in the hell that you would be out here devoting 4 hours of your day every day dropping either this type of shit or some uploads and uploads and uploads if you ain't no damn super fan. Girl, the bus must have stopped over there sometime and picked your ass up. And ain't nothing wrong with it. But what's crazy about it is if you ain't gonna stand, to be super fans, I think R. Kelly want super fans rocking out with him. That's just my opinion, though. Now you mad at the super fan again. Delusional ass because they distort why I captured certain shit. Exactly, Kaleidoscope. I captured certain shit. Now, I know this ain't gonna come off right. I know it ain't. I'm gonna try to make it come off right. If this ain't the pot calling the fucking kettle black, you ought to get in the mirror and slap the fuck out your damn self for saying this goofy shit. See, I captured the shit. So, what you're doing is deflecting. What you're doing is relying on that fucked up rule that Bookham put out. Oh, only y'all can do it to others, but can't nobody do it to you. Oh, Pap. No. And capital N and O. That ain't how that gets to be played out. They ain't play that like that. Come on now. Come on with this Bono shit. Besides, you ain't seen me say flat. I love that part though, right there, Kaleidoscope. That cracked me up. You ain't saw me saying that. That's like getting your ass out of a bank robbery. You ain't see me driving a getaway car. Bookham running down the street with the fucking bag of money, and you gone. Wasn't me. Y'all saw me clearly challenge who's behind that GD profile stupid. Well, we need to challenge. Why don't you challenge who's behind the malicious conspiracy? Hell that. Who behind that channel? Y'all said she was dead and ran with it from the platform to platform. Goofy but distort. Why I don't trust. That should not give you a reason, because people are out here playing all kind of crazy ass sick funny games. Most people played them damn games in defense of their goddamn honor of themselves. Well, how could you not understand that? I don't think that it suffices for you to make a determination on why you think I don't feel like you ain't played no goofy games. That's the insight of this shit here. Chill. I got to sneeze. Why I don't trust a MFing person who couldn't read paperwork. Everybody was reading the paperwork. The only one that actually struggled with the paperwork in reading it, because you emphasized, you said reading. You said reading. A lot of people was reading that paperwork. But the only person at the beginning of time out here was struggling with that paperwork was your bro Booker. Now, over the years, YouTube became his therapist. When I say all of that arguing back and forth with Randa and Sylvia and whoever else he was arguing with, right? That was his speech therapist time that he was going through. Here right now, in 2026, the only time that boy will really struggle with reading something is when he about to lie. When he ain't about to lie, He read. His reading has gotten 10 times fucking better. But oh Lord, don't let him insert an analogy up in here or a comparison or something. And now we back to I'm like, if only you would have stayed away from that lane. You was reading just fine. That is the only thing. YouTube has really helped him. All of that arguing and stuff. So I'm here to tell y'all as a witness, if your ass ever need therapy, speech therapist, just come to YouTube and argue with a motherfucker for about 5 years. That shit works. It works. You ain't gonna have to spend millions and hundreds of dollars down there to the doctor with the white coat on. You gotta do that shit. Bring your ass right to YouTube. It is a proven factor. It works. You can receive speech therapists, free paid classes out here. All you got to do is pick goddamn arguments with people every day, and you watch that speech come out perfect and perfect. He don't be stuttering at all when he be. I'm like, oh shit, damn, Booker, that shit works. I promise y'all, he's not stuttering. Only when he starts to do inserts to change up some stuff, applying stuff where it don't need, or he done found you a parable to focus in on. Like, Don Russell, he did so-and-so, and y'all should have seen the ice cream truck, and he bought all the pipes. They see that's where the lies come in. Talking about a goddamn ice cream truck. Fuck did the ice cream truck come from? That's when you know. I'm just saying. Oh, jeez. This is why I don't trust MFing people who couldn't even read the paperwork. But out here talking about Paul R. Kelly. It is Paul R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. And I gave you my reason why. My reason for about a Paul R. Kelly is because of the type of people, the indigenous ass type of people that come out here in this community and do all of this goddamn bouffalet on old ass shit that right now, pertaining to the charges of what upheld and got him this conviction, has absolutely the fuck nothing to do with freeing an R. Kelly. It has nothing to do with it. Yeah, you trying to put together his whole goddamn timeline from when he first got his doo-doo wiped out his pamper. That's fine and dandy. But you can't go and talk about, well, this is what, and the freedom, and what are we going to talk about? What are you going to free him, or are you worried about who the fuck was, when the fuck did, Bruce Kelly didn't go to the fucking button? Because that ain't going to bail him out. That ain't going to get R. Kelly out either. You can spend 15 goddamn Christmases on that shit. Or when Bruce Kelly came on and did all of this, whatever he did, and Sylvia was involved, and this took the money for this, it ain't freeing R. Kelly. Period. All that straddling ass shit. Just straddling. Now you're mad and you're on live. Whoop-de-damn-do. Whoop-de-damn-do. But it is what it is, and I just had to address that. You take things the wrong way. You take them to heart. You get upset too fast. To be a lady, it's like, aren't you grown into your adult prime? Yeah, like, what the fuck you so mad about? Nobody's taking food out your mouth, money out your pocket. Nobody. None. But then you want to do the whole, let me address this back over here to Pap. Because what? I ran a rebuttal, a reaction. I wasn't the one that was talking about you. That was not me. That you know who that was, but now you done redirected your attention because you wanted to I don't know, as you say, deflect, distort. What are we doing? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was not me. That was the Windbush. But somehow now it's let's just jump on Pat. For what? I'm not talking about you. I'm not calling you no names. Am I laughing at the shit that Sharon Windbush says? Yeah. Do I laugh at the shit that Bookham says? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But that wasn't me. But that's now where some of your attention is. That sucks. I don't know if you got short attention span or what. I just did the freaking reaction to it. I'm mad at her now. Let me talk about the slow bus. Let me talk about shits and giggles. Let me talk about distort. Let me talk. Go sit down with that bullshit. Like what? Where you do that at? Where? Oh. Look. But it is very informative out here, you know. It really is. It is what it is, though, man. Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill on that hostile stuff. Y'all got a lot of hostility. Jiminy cricket. But this wasn't you. This was not me. This was Windbush. I don't know if you remember it. It wasn't me. I didn't do this. I didn't reconstruct nothing. None of this.
It's funny to me. Oh, that's when Prima Donna go into the chat and let y'all know, boo-boo. Because we can do this shit however you want to go.
Shanissa Yarbrough, a.k.a. Waffles.
And before we continue on, though, because I'm being ready to head home so I can come live, and I'm going to get me some wine tonight. I got to see what's my choice going to be up there on top of the fridge. I don't know. It's 3 different ones. Pick one. But you will never, ever, ever kaleidoscope. This is the difference from me being a full-grown woman and you getting to the grown woman stage, because you ain't quite there yet. You're on your way, though. You'll get there. You'll recognize it. Ever cheer a ninja on that ain't paying my damn bills, that I ain't sleeping with, that don't take care of me and I take care of him. You are never, ever worship a ninja the way you were so happy to do so. You can put that in your pipe and smoke that one there, sister. Ever. Ain't no ninja out here ever worthy of it if they ain't connected to my mind, body, and soul. I am aligned.
A.k.a. GoFundMe bitch, a.k.a. Dentures, a.k.a. Brows Gone Wild. How the hell do you think you're helping R. Kelly when your entire life is a fucking GoFundMe?
Oh, Lord.
Your eyebrows running away from your forehead.
Oh, Lord.
So they brows gone wild. You need to GoFundMe to bring them back in place. Your skin is overly Botox. You need to GoFundMe to fix that. All your teeth were pulled out of your head. You got dentures. You need to GoFundMe for your mouth.
What?
You're uneducated.
Oh, Lord.
Probably a 3rd grade education.
Oh.
Because that's all that's required to take waffles from the kitchen to the table. All you need to be able to take waffles from the kitchen to the table is a 3rd grade education. 3-year-old kids know how to do that.
Oh, Lord.
So you're learning impaired. 10 years, all you know is what's on a waffle menu. You need a GoFundMe for education. You got 4 kids that have breastfed, obviously, because your breasts sit down all the way on your lap.
Oh, Lord.
So you need a GoFundMe to get implants. Everything about your life is a GoFundMe. You broke and uneducated. How the fuck do you think you're helping our county?
Oh.
You need a GoFundMe. How the fuck you gonna help him? So you're desperate for money. You're out here doing AI scams, talking about wealth management and financial literacy when you're illiterate, uneducated, broke, can't fix your life, but you think you're at the front of the line to help our county? You can't help you. We need a GoFundMe for you, Waffles.
Oh, Lord.
The Waffles GoFundMe. That's what the fuck we need. A Waffles GoFundMe. So that you not serving waffles another goddamn 10 years. You're not helping R. Kelly. You're sabotaging him from within. And I don't know if it's because you're on the slow bus. I don't know if it's because you special needs and don't understand what the fuck you're saying or doing. Nobody can understand you. All of your shit is colluded, clouded, confusing, word salad when you talk. It's a bunch of words that say nothing. You study my page. You study everything I've done since 2019. You stay stealing off Malicious Conspiracy page. And then you try to construct it, and it just sounds like word salad. It just sounds like you on the special needs school bus. No clarity, no cohesiveness to what you're saying. It's scattered all over the fucking place.
Where is it scattered?
Not one thing you've done has made it into legal paperwork. And yet, my work is not only in all the legal paperwork, since my G, it's sitting on the president's desk. So,
top-notch
there's no comparison here. If I showed you my whole life, it would break your soul.
Well, allegedly, hold on. Allegedly, I mean, it's been said out here, though, Bush, that some of it landed on Mr. Shabbat desk now. So that's just what I've been hearing, and word on the curb, I guess.
Because I do more in a day. I get more done in one day. I have so much success in one day. You don't have in a lifetime. In all your years of being on this earth, you will never compare to 1 minute of my life. And that breaks your soul. I know that. You're a tragedy that is in need of a GoFundMe for every area of your life. You're not helping R. Kelly. You are sabotaging him. You are hurting him, either with your ignorance or with your compliance. One of the two. You participated in the Ann Donnelly prosecutor's murder scheme.
What?
You participated in swatting people. You participated in doxing people. You participated in the Will County crime.
Bush, now you ain't saying allegedly. Now, hold on, at least that it got a little protection, for you, a little bit. Sometimes all that allegedly don't stand up in court. But I'm just saying, you ain't put not one allege on none of this. Girl.
So you're under investigation by Homeland Security. I suggest you get your affairs in orders and stop playing on the fucking internet like you're some investigative reporter when you're a criminal waiting to be arrested.
Oh, Lord.
Research how the fuck you going to jail. That's what you need to research next. And research how the fuck you gonna get a lawyer. because you definitely are involved with the Larry McGee
Hold
Oco.
on. I don't know if you should recommend that. You know, that's like telling somebody to research on how to, poison somebody. Well, I mean, if she do that, then you do know that there'll be traces of evidence, because they can go deep in them damn phones and computers. Now, listen, how do you tell that damn girl to about some research on how to be a I can't.
Little enterprise.
Uh-huh.
Whether with your knowledge or with your ignorance, you participate. And therefore,
what?
Therefore, you're going down with them.
Going down.
Now, your degree of participation will determine your degree of the severity of your crimes.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
So you still saying that she got crimes?
I do know that you.
Oh, but now you saying you don't know what she do.
Know that.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You're contradicting.
To be under investigation. So instead of worrying about saving R. Kelly, go fund your own fucking life. Go fund your legal problems. And go fund saving yourself from Homeland Security. Because you're a whole problem. You're soliciting victims for your AI fraud. You participated in the Oak Cove Criminal Enterprise Terrorist Organization.
Damn!
And you're out here asking people to participate in a financial literacy AI scam.
What you say?
You're a whole problem.
Wow.
You cannot help R. Kelly because you cannot help yourself.
Oh, no.
You come on my page every single thing I drop because you wish you had a fraction of my life.
Oh.
It would break your soul to know what I do in a day. It's just not on your level. So enjoy the gutter. Enjoy the bottom rung of your life, the poverty level life that you live.
Hold on, Winbush. You know it's some big rats down there in the gutter. Yeah, there's some real big ones. I don't know about to be down there. But anywho, now, in case y'all haven't heard, allegedly, but she said it like she's executive producer of Dubosky Gunn's book coming out. Now, keep in mind, old Bookham over there, he didn't give two shits and none of this about what he was writing in his FS book and da-da-da. But when Winbush come out to say that she is, allegedly, possibly, executive producer of this book. Now, we all can imagine what's going to be up in this book, right? So we have to wait for the book read or the book to drop to get all of the details that's in it. But according to what Winbush had previously stated in this lie, that with these allegations based on the things that she's saying that Kaleidoscope was doing and all of that stuff, right? That just might be, the part of the insertion up in Dubosky Gunn's book, because you do know that those two have really kind of been entangled for quite some time now. Now, this all Walmart rollback, right, to that whole Shabbat, thing and them talk. So he might have his, details and everything in there about how that all went down for, people wait for the best, wait for the reader on it. And we know she gonna come back, and if she hear about the read and it comes out and all that, her and her boy gonna be like, oh, it's some bullshit, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? At the same time, it is what the fuck it is. He writing a book. It is what it is. Y'all, listen, it is what it is. Whatever. It's his read. He want people to know. Yada, yada, yada. They should, whatever. Now, imagine this, though. He dropped this book, right? And it comes out, right? People buy it, do all this just to, hear his side of the story or whatever, buy the book and stuff. And stuff. Y'all know Booker. Listen, Booker finna come back out and be putting them shoes and all that shit back out here to get his sales profit back up down too. Now, here's another thing that I noticed though. Now, Kaleidoscope, I replayed that because somewhere you got off track purposely. See, that was your fight. That was not me insinuating or telling anything. I just reacted to what's played out here. But where did you redirect your attention? to papoose. For what? We ain't fighting. We ain't finna beef. I don't do that back and forth stuff no more because it don't get you nowhere. I wait for y'all to drop y'all shit. Then I rebuttal. And I just rebuttal to it. That's it. Ain't no more all of that obnoxious ass reacting and, oh my God, I'm finna come after you and da. No, just drop your shit. So then I can just react and laugh to it. That's it and that's all. That's where I'm at with this. But that was your beef right there. Right there. What you leave that beef for? Why did you leave that one? Now you writing a whole freaking novel on something about paps and people is dumb and the shits and giggles and da. That wasn't your fight. Your fight was over there when Sharon Winbush said what she said. She said what she said. And you redirect your shit. That's why she called your shit a goddamn tossed salad. That's why she's saying that, okay, you're on the freaking slow bus. You couldn't even focus back onto her. You over here. You want to shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I ain't create the fucking problem. Now, how dumb is that, considering that that's some dumb shit that you just did? But I know that you ain't gonna want to consider that. You want to rely on your freaking, that's the gag. It's all funny and twinkle toes and shit to me. Ain't none of this shit out here serious to me or aligned the way it in my life, the way it is in yours or his or theirs. None of them. I'd be a motherfucking goddamn if I ever stop moving to make money and feed mines and take care of mines before anybody. That's crazy as fuck. I don't miss a beat staying in line with me. I have to get back to you. You know how they do on the news and stuff? When they go to a commercial break, that's enough of this shit. I got to get back to you when I can get back to you. That's how that's going to play out. Now you the special one and you read the paperwork right and this and that and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Do your thing. That's you. That's what you do. That's who you became of. That's part of your life. That's what you chosen. But to come down and try to throw rocks or blow up a building with somebody walking through it just to get a glass of water that's still on and they homeless and you want to murder them, that's some sick shit. Some straight up sick shit. Can't take what you dish out. That's some sick shit, man. Some sick shit. Y'all have a good night. I will be back. Let me get myself settled. Yeah, in the meantime, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Hello.
When you at work?
No, I'm pulled up at home now. I forgot. I had to finish up some stuff at work. So.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Just pulling in.
We'll go in the house and get you some rest.
I know.